Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Chaffee here. Weather in 5 days, 5 minutes. It's Thursday, the 16th of January. And of course, all the attention has been focused on the weather system coming through the weekend. This is going to really play through rather quickly. We're talking about 4 to maybe 6 hours from start to finish. There'll be a burst of snow at the beginning. Some areas it may only snow for an hour or two, others it may snow for 3 or 4 hours or a bit longer. The point is that this is going to be a really contained system, and I don't really think it's going to be a huge deal when it's all said and done. So we're going to take a look at that. I have my snow forecast is up, and we'll go through that. We do have some issues going on today with wind, and we have wind advisories up for pretty much everybody from the Northeast and the northern Mid-Atlantic states. We're going to see some gusts up to 40 or even 50 miles an hour at times, and all of this being generated by a storm that is now moving off the coast and strengthening pretty rapidly. You can see on the watches and warnings map, we've got winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories up through upstate New York and northern New England. So this is the storm that's generating all the wind issues and wind advisories from southeastern New England and interior New England, much of the southern half of New York State, down to Long Island, New Jersey, two-thirds of the state of Pennsylvania, Delaware, parts of eastern Maryland, and also parts of western Maryland down the mountains in western Virginia, down along I-81. So it's going to be a windy day. Temperatures are going to be easing. You can see on the satellite loop, pretty impressive here with regards to this storm system, getting that circulation on the satellite becoming pretty obvious there, that comma shape, that twisting that's moving east. And of course, we're starting to see the buildup of moisture when you look down to the southwest, coming into Texas and New Mexico and pushing northeastward, and that is of course, the weather system that we're going to be dealing with as far as the weekend is concerned. So, taking a look at what's on the radar this morning, we are seeing snow up in northern New England, not much going on over our area from southern New England down to northeastern Virginia. We had a little bit of a little line of showers there. You see them on the radar that moved southeast from earlier over parts of New Jersey and into Long Island. And then suddenly the skies cleared out after that. Some lake effect snows going on in upstate New York, and that's going to continue into this afternoon. So here's what it looks like on our surface map this morning with low pressure in southern Vermont. The gradient is going to get very tight here. You've got this developing low moving off the coast into the Gulf of Maine and this very strong high with very cold air that's in the Dakotas. We've got temperatures this morning down in the minus 10 to minus 25 range up in this area in Minnesota and up in North and South Dakota. So this is the real deal cold air. It's just that it's going to be coming in quick and going out quick when it's all said and done. So I want to take a look specifically at the NAM model here, the new one that's just out. And this is why I'm not really overly concerned about a whole lot of upside here. If you looking for today, there's our low moves off east of Boston. You can see the isobars there. A lot of isobars always means a lot of wind. The snow that's up in northern New England and up along the lake shores of New York State, and the lake effect coming into western Pennsylvania. So the winds will actually stay rather gusty through tonight and into tomorrow morning until the high builds in. And we're going to have some very cold temperatures in the 40s today. We're just going to kind of settle in the 40s, maybe ease later on. We'll be down in the 20s to around 30 tonight, and only in the upper 20s and low 30s during the day tomorrow, which takes us down to the teens to low 20s for Saturday morning. Certainly should be cold enough for snow, but the problem is that after Saturday morning, the high moves out. Now, at least from the standpoint of what the NAM is showing, it's not really that impressive. You've got this arm of snow that swings in Saturday morning. This is at 11 o'clock Saturday morning. How the NAM sees the radar, and really, it's not that impressive. So you better have some solid echoes on that radar to put down a coating to a few inches before it goes over to rain. Now, areas up to the north and up into New England are going to hold on to this for much longer. But by late afternoon, early evening Saturday, it's done. And then we're going to turn much colder as we go into Sunday and all of next week. All of next week looks to be mostly a dry week, but temperatures are going to average well below normal. So this is my thinking as far as how this system is going to play out with regards to snow amounts. Northern Pennsylvania, draw a line from State College to Hazleton, and then take it up to the northwesternmost corner of New Jersey, is where I have a 4-inch line drawn. I drew a 2-inch line from Waterbury, Connecticut to just north of Bridgeport to Yonkers to Newark, and then north and west of Trenton and Philadelphia, then swinging west toward Lancaster and Harrisburg, Chambersburg. That's where I've got 2 inches, the 2-inch line. 1 inch cuts Long Island in half. The Long Island Expressway is probably a good place for that line, running to southern Brooklyn and Queens, across Staten Island, to about Trenton, to just north of Philadelphia, to just north of Wilmington, Delaware, and then swinging west to about Frederick, Maryland. And then you have a coating to 1 inch south and east of there. I have to tell you, if quite honestly, if this doesn't gel up on the radar better than what the NAM has, I have to wonder, how much we're going to really wind up getting out of all of this. So it will be contained. This is all going to happen from late Saturday morning into Saturday afternoon. By early evening, it's mostly done, and then we will move on to drier, colder conditions for Sunday and Monday. We'll have more details on this throughout the day, and of course tonight on our YouTube show with Joe Rayo, the Joe and Joe Weather Show. So be sure to tune in for that. And check out all the National Weather Service snowfall forecast maps from North Carolina all the way up to New England are on my free weather app, the Meteorologist Joe Cioffi weather app, which you can download for Google Play. Download on Google Play, or let's try this again. Download it from Google Play or from the App Store. I need more coffee in the morning. All right, so have a great day, and we'll see you later.